Hello everyone, thank you for watching. My name is Nefertiti and you can find my information in the description box below. This is my first timeless self-love pick an energy reading video, and I know it's Mercury retrograde, but this is something that I've wanted to do for a while, so I thought, why not? So I wanted to talk a little bit about self-love in practical terms before we actually get into the energy reading itself, because I feel like self-love is something that we hear a lot, especially in the spiritual community and the self-help community. Really, in any type of wellness situation, we'll hear about self-love. But a lot of us wonder how to do this, how to apply these principles in practical ways. So I wanted to talk to you today about self-soothing. This is something that many of us have learned how to do, especially as we've gone through the current world health situation and all of the things that ensued as a result of that. Self-soothing is a very practical and very applicable way to practice self-love. Self-soothing involves all of your senses. I watched a video last week from Lisa Papez. She has a YouTube channel, and she talked about a self-love kit, having things that you can put in like a box or somewhere where you can access them, and these are things that will comfort you in times of acute stress. So things like blankets and stuffed animals, maybe some tasty treats that you like, or perhaps a playlist that you save. Anything could really go into this quote-unquote self-love box or this self-soothing box, something that you can access when you need it. So I'm going to give you some examples of how you can involve your senses in the self-love practice of self-soothing. So sight, right? You can lower your lights. You can have some pleasing pictures available for you to look at any time, maybe on Pinterest, or perhaps hang some pictures up in your home or in your, in your bathroom, in your bedroom, places that you frequent often. And you can look at these pictures and know that they're going to give you a good feeling, that they're going to calm you down, that they're going to get you back to a good space. I've seen things like adult coloring books, which are actually very therapeutic for people that like to use their hands. And then also self-hypnosis. So this can be done in a variety of ways. You can do some guided meditations if you like, or take a meditation walk. Walking is very, very soothing. So for people that find it difficult to meditate in a traditional sense, like sitting or lying down or even having that kind of focus, meditation walks are great for actually getting yourself in that state of bliss, especially if you can do this in nature. Touch is another one of the senses that we can utilize for self-soothing. So wearing comfortable clothes like your favorite sweatpants or your pajamas, or even having some nice pajamas and robes. I know I'm guilty of sleeping in like old t-shirts and sweatpants, but it can be very nurturing and soothing to have nice pajamas and nice comfortable things to sleep in that you also look good in. Self-massage is another way of soothing yourself, right? Just rubbing your temples or even getting a pedicure foot bath. I mean, these are like 20 or 30 bucks on Amazon, or actually going to get a massage if you're able to. As I'm making this video, we're currently in a pandemic, so a lot of those personal services places are currently closed. But there's things like massage guns, and you can even get like prana mats or pins in them. Those are very therapeutic. Baths and showers, of course, and those are easily accessible, right? By most people anyway, hopefully, if you're watching this video. But you can take a nice soothing bath, clean up the bathroom really, really well before you do this, and light some candles, bring some incense in there, maybe build a playlist or listen to some meditation music as you're taking your bath. And this could be a great way to like calm your energy down, soothe yourself. I do this a lot. You can like engage in some real self-care rituals, like, you know, oiling yourself down, or maybe dry brushing before you actually get in the bath, putting a face mask on. All of these different things that you can do that will make you feel good, that will put you in a higher vibration, right? Baths and showers are always good for quickly shifting your vibe. Weighted blankets. This is something that I just discovered. My son is on the autism spectrum, and weighted blankets are great for relieving anxiety. Just, you know, the pressure makes you feel like you're getting a hug. Activates those very comforting senses and energies in your brain that make you feel like you're safe. And so I bought one for myself, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've been missing out. So I highly recommend weighted blankets. Sound is another way that you can soothe yourself. Again, a playlist that you create with your favorite songs. And these songs should be soothing, relaxing. There shouldn't be anything on there that's, you know, like energetic or talking about violence or problems. But again, do what works for you. But if you want this to be a soothing good time, right, when you listen to this playlist, then be very discerning about the music that you put on there. ASMR videos have gained popularity over the last few years. So if that's something you're into, go for it. If you've never watched an ASMR video, you should check it out. I'm not really into it. I don't like to listen to people eating, and like, you know, sometimes it's funny when the pets are snoring and they put the microphone, but videos are supposed to be very soothing and satisfying. And there's a lot of them on YouTube. So this could be a very quick way to soothe yourself and kind of shift your mental and emotional energy so that you can raise in frequency, right? Nature sounds. If you can't actually get out into nature, you can listen to a video on YouTube. Rain is very soothing and cozy. There's one particular video that I watch. I'll link it below. I watch it with my son. It's called Animals in the Rain. And I'll play this when he's getting really, really excited and anxious. So if you have children that are overactive right now, which a lot of them are because they don't really have any outlets to express that energy, maybe it'll be soothing for you, but it certainly works for us. And again, guided meditations are great for soothing yourself through sound. So you can listen to 174 hertz, for example, if you're dealing with pain or anxiety. You can listen to 285 hertz if you need to really ground yourself and focus. And you can listen to 396 hertz for releasing fear and bringing in courage. And it's also a very grounding frequency. Smell is another way to soothe yourself. Essential oils like lavender, sandalwood, vanilla, ylang-ylang, which is one of my favorites. And then things like frankincense and myrrh and sandalwood. These are very soothing and grounding scents that you can either diffuse in an essential oil diffuser, or you can get incense. I know some people might be sensitive to smoke, but do what works for you. Candles are another way to bring the scent into your home, but please make sure that the candles are eco-friendly and that you can recycle the packaging. I recommend that people get a fresh bouquet of flowers every single week and just keep it somewhere where you can see it. It's very visually pleasing, and it is something that will make you remember the delicacy of your energy, and that you do need to make time for self-soothing and self-care. Taste is very soothing, right? We all like comfort foods, delicious foods. A lot of people are just now starting to learn how to cook for themselves and prepare healthy meals for themselves and their families. Again, because we're in this world health situation, people have had to make adjustments to their eating styles. So a good way to soothe yourself is to make yourself a delicious meal, a comfort food, right? When we're talking about self-soothing, yes, you can go the healthy route, but I feel like at a time when you're in emotional crisis or when you're dealing with anxiety, just go for it, right? Eat the cake, eat the cookies in moderation, but if this is going to make you feel good in the moment, it's going to help to center you, but then by all means, go for it. Don't feel guilty. Just get back on track with your nutrition once you are able to get yourself back in order, okay? Calming teas and drinks are another way to soothe yourself via taste. So chamomile, valerian root, these are great herbs that can be found in tea form. Organic is recommended. And you can drink these at night and they'll really help you to relax, especially if you do it along with that bath. Mindful eating too is a very soothing activity. Slowing down, making sure that you're chewing and enjoying your food, right? I think it's recommended that you chew 20 to 30 times before you actually swallow. And if you're drinking things like smoothies, you want to chew those too. And I'm going to add one more small category, and this is what I'm going to call feel, I guess. And this is laughter. Laughter is so soothing. I personally like to watch animal news bloopers and the crazy TikToks that people make. Those really make me laugh. But find what works for you, something that you know is going to immediately shift your mood, like you can't help but to laugh. And that raises your frequency and vibration so much, and it's very soothing because you're able to release whatever anxious or tense energy you could be holding on to, okay? So I hope these suggestions were helpful for you. And I am really excited for this reading today. So I'm going to present to you 3 groups right here, and you can pause the video and take a look at the groups and see which one resonates with you. The timestamps are below. Remember that this is a timeless reading. So whenever you see this, it will be applicable to you and your energy. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into the energy readings. Hello, group number 1. If you were drawn to the wombat, wombat is a very protective spirit animal that helps you with work-life balance and stability. Wombat is about the home and family life. Wombat is showing up to let you know that comfort food would be very soothing for you. Make yourself some hearty, delicious foods that remind you of home. Perhaps you're feeling a little homesick and miss that soothing, familiar, comfortable energy. Wombats are nocturnal and like to be in their burrows. He's reminding you, I always think of him as a he, that your home should be soothing, a respite, a safe sanctuary for you when you need it. Like the warrior card here, wombats are surrounded by darkness, but they're never afraid. He comes in to help you defend your home, family, and peace. Like the moon card here, wombat also represents secretive and hidden energies. We all have been home a lot more, and wombat wants you to make sure that your home is peaceful, comfortable, soothing. Let's move on to the crystal, and blue lace agate is showing up. Blue lace agate is a soothing throat chakra crystal that helps you to organize your thoughts in an overactive mind. Your schedule is probably very hectic right now, and it can be hard to relax and wind down at the end of your day, which can impact how much you enjoy and appreciate your family life. The calming effect of blue lace agate will help you to create a ritual to wind down when you come home so you can have a transition point between your work day and relaxation respite time. Don't come home and open up mail or try to catch up with everyone right when you walk in the door. Take some time to settle in. Maybe take a long shower right when you get home. Make yourself a calming drink. Or drink some water, 32 ounces, making sure you're hydrated. Perhaps getting in a quick workout right when you get home will help you to transition in your day. Blue lace agate is great for gardens, which may be a soothing activity for you. There are many ways to start a garden depending on your living situation. You can have a garden in your backyard, or if you have a smaller space, maybe you can have an indoor garden. They have lots of different types of standalone gardening systems that you can have in smaller spaces now. Blue lace agate is a great stone for heartburn, which sometimes can accompany eating richer comfort foods. Blue lace agate is also great for helping you not to take the stress of your work environment into your home and family dynamic. Some affirmations you can work with. My home is a safe, clean, comfortable, peaceful haven. My family is always divinely protected. I nourish my body with healthy, satiating foods. Let's move on to the angel number, and 123 is showing up. This is a home life organization number. Your home may be in need of some decluttering in order for you to feel more peaceful in it. Like the moon card, 123 is about trusting your intuition and taking the necessary steps as guided. Number 123 appearing means that you have to take action when it comes to your personal fulfillment, comfort, and self-care. Let's move on to the Oracle and Tarot cards, and from the Angels and Ancestors deck, Warrior and Moon are showing up. Like the Wombat card, Warrior says do what needs to be done in order to protect your peace, your home, your serenity. This is a very practical energy here, so things like meal prepping, having a cleaning schedule. Maybe you need a proper security system for your home. Do what it is that you're guided to do. If your home life has been unsettling to you for whatever reason, make the changes. These two cards could also indicate that there's something unsettling going on in your home environment that you don't know about. So use your discernment and do a little detective work. You may not even realize that an issue you've been overlooking is causing you a lot of stress. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really, really soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Hello, Group 2, those of you drawn to the cheetah. Cheetah is a swift yet elusive spirit animal that helps you to focus and move through situations quickly. Cheetah also helps you to sort out your goals, take what resonates the most, and leave the rest. I feel like this group really needs to declutter in a major way. Cheetah knows when and how to respond to the vibes of their environment and others, especially when hunting or when in danger. And she, I always think of Cheetah as a she, is asking you to do the same when it comes to your environment. Cheetah will not let you outrun your problems any longer, and you need to face whatever or whoever is trying to hold you back. Sometimes Cheetah shows up to help you dish out some tough love, which is necessary, and there are certain things and people in your life that need to be cut off right now. Cheetah says you need to be more discerning of who and what you allow into your energy. Allow Cheetah to come in and help you cleanse and refresh your energy on all levels. Let's move on to the crystal, and magnesite is showing up. Magnesite is a purifying and calming crown chakra and heart chakra crystal that makes things crystal clear. Magnesite is known to boost self-love and self-honesty, which will help you to move more easily through situations and to release what needs to go. Magnesite is known to reveal any deceptive people or energies that may be impacting your soul growth. This lovely stone gives you a positive energy boost and helps you to calm down when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed. Magnesite encourages purging and detoxing on all levels, especially physically. So if you're dealing with things like body odor, constipation, bad breath, these are all signs that you need to do a physical detox. And there's numerous ways to do this. Research a method that you think would work for you and make sure that it is backed by scientific evidence. Let's move on to the affirmations. It is safe for me to release what no longer serves me. I am creating a healthy and happy lifestyle. I am healthy, happy, and complete. Let's move on to the angel number, and 86 is showing up. Angel number 86 is exactly what it is. Some things need to be 86'd. Detoxing and letting go are the themes when 86 shows up. Like Cheetah, whatever needs to leave your life will happen quickly when you see this number. Perhaps you are moving and you need to sell your home. 86 and Cheetah indicate that this will happen very quickly. When 86 shows up along with these other symbols, again, there's definitely a need to declutter. It could be a very soothing activity for you to sell some things, maybe on OfferUp, or simply give them away. Let's move on to the Oracle and Tarot cards, and from the fairies, Hope Reversed is coming out. Perhaps you had hopes and goals. Maybe you pursued different business ventures or different things that you were hoping would take off and they didn't for whatever reason. And this could be in any area of your life, emotionally, physically, even career. It could be time for you to release the physical items that remind you of these perceived failures so that you can attract the opportunities that will support the goals that you do want to focus on now. The fairy on this card is encouraging you to stay optimistic, even if it's challenging to do so right now. And it could be for a lot of people. We're just over it, aren't we? Maybe you're hoping that things will just change on their own. I love that quote by, I think it's Vince Lombardi. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. So you have to make a conscious effort to detox, to cleanse, to refresh your energy. Don't wish for it. Don't hope for it. Take action now. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Hello to those of you drawn to group number 3, the spider. Restoration. Spider is a dualistic and magical spirit animal. Spiders weave their web and wait for their prey to come in, which is symbolic of the co-creation process and the law of attraction. Weaving a web takes time and patience, but it's worth it for the spider. Just like the pay attention to the red flags reverse card here, spider is also helping you to embrace your dualistic nature, accepting that you are human and that you do have a shadow side, that your joy is just as divine as your suffering. Just like that line from the William Blake poem, joy and woe are woven fine, a clothing for the soul divine. Spider also helps you to understand that your choices determine your fate. We all hear these words, fate, destiny, it's in my destiny, we're destined to do this, we're fated for that. Everything that happens to us is determined by our choices. There are certain experiences that we have to have in order to get lessons, but the experience itself, the way that it plays out, that is based on our decisions, on our choices. Let's move on to the crystal, and bloodstone is showing up, also called heliotrope. Bloodstone is a grounding and energizing crystal that resonates with the root and heart chakra. Bloodstone is great for anyone dealing with a broken heart and needing restoration. Bloodstone helps you to regain your sense of personal power. It's a great stone for sleep if you're dealing with insomnia, which a lot of people at this present time might be. This will be a very soothing thing for you to do, I feel, too, is to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Make sure that you are actually going to bed on time so that you can wake up and feel more rested. Bloodstone boosts courage and helps you to return to a joyful state of being. Bloodstone also increases your emotional intelligence so that you can pay attention to the red flags. This is a great stone for grief in that it helps you to understand the purposes behind illness and death. So again, those things that happen to us, because we have to go through certain experiences to learn lessons to further us along on our spiritual journey. Let's move on to the affirmations. I can do hard things. I am free to create an aligned life. I trust my intuition and I follow it. Let's move on to the angel number, and 823 is showing up. This is a positive thinking number. When 823 shows up, your spirit team is assisting you in easing your mind and soothing your broken heart. 823 suggests that despite what has happened or what you've been through, you have the ability to create your ideal circumstances. Just take the practical steps. 823 showing up says that you deserve to be happy, but you need to do your part and watch for the signs and synchronicities. Let's move on to the Oracle and Tarot card. And from the Romance Angels, pay attention to the red flags. Reverse is coming out. When it comes to the co-creation process, remember that you have a part and the universe has a part. Just like the spider, she weaves her web. I think of spider as a she. She weaves her web, which can take a while. She's got to go through some trials and tribulations. She's a very delicate creature. Her web is very delicate. She can get killed, the wind can blow it away, the rain could wash it away, but she still goes back and builds that web. And then once it's complete, she's done her part, and now she can attract in the opportunities. Perhaps you are doing what's called settling for the map instead of the territory. You know there's things that you need to be doing. You know you need to do your part. Maybe you have these grandiose ideas in your head. You've got these plans, but you're not taking the practical action. You're not paying attention to the signs, to the red flags. This card showing up could also indicate there is a need for shadow work, just like the spider here. She also represents shadow work. This card could also be showing up indicating that maybe you're on a precarious path right now in love, career, whatever kind of situationship you're in. I feel like this could be related to relationships though, but take what resonates with you. But this is probably not the right path for you. So trust your intuition, call on your spirit team for help, and then pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that you get and shift your course. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.